Oh, hello. There is a large group of lizards warming themselves next to this fumarole. They have formed nests out of large piles of white stone. The lizards are small and innocent looking. You think you see the glint of metal in their nests. Attack. 9 basilisks! Oh boy. Okay, you two, stay in the front. That is a lot of basilisks. Divine Warrior, I think, and haste for everyone. Yeah, you two stay back. I do not want you turned to stone. Okay. You two stay back there. There we go. You search the nests. You find a bunch of coins, some trash, and a pike. Shouldn't have stepped in there. Ow. That was surprisingly painful. Alright, what about over here? What have we got? Ah! Hello! We found the other side of this place. Doesn't appear to be anything here. Oh, there's something over there, though. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Ah, okay then. Cassiel! Thank you! Now, what's back here? You don't think anyone intentionally built this stone hut in this ridiculously hard-to-reach location. Looks like a cavequake opened up the steam vents in this corridor after it was built. There are bones on the ground. They look sort of human, except for the fangs. The residents, whoever they were, must have been trapped here. Enter and search the building. You search the hut. There's lots of lava bat guano and broken pottery. No treasure, though. Either the residents were poor or someone looted the area before you. You have the luck to notice that there are several stone tablets on the guano. You scrape the scum off and realize that the thin sheets are covered with writing. Try to decipher it, I think. Between the script and the wear, it's very hard to read the writing. You can tell one thing, though. It's some sort of magical inscription. Create illusions level 3. Not something we really use very often, but okay then. Okay. North of here, what do we see? A large cave. And west of here, we see... There's a massive basalt fortress blocking the corridor. It has no visible gates. It's just a massive sheet of rock blocking your progress. Massive words, the letters 5 feet high, have been carved into the rock. The former realm of Khoth, sealed by order of King Micah. None may proceed. Ah, so that northwest area is the realm of Khoth. That is where we're going to have to go in order to finish him off. Most likely. So we can probably go to Scaragap soon. We're probably going to have to go in there in order to do what we can. Well, at least we know about the realm of Khoth and the fact that we are not going to be going in there. So let's see what else there is here. Like in this cave up north here. Ooh, that's interesting. As you approach this narrow land bridge, a crowd of spirits rise up in front of you, floating out of the solid stone of the cave floor. Each of them looks like an adventurer brutally killed years and years ago. They watch you, waiting for you to act. Let's talk to them. You approach the shades. One of them says, "We are the doorkeepers of Khoth. The mighty dragon beyond will consider allowing you to approach him. Pass beyond so that you may be tested. And do not steal like we did in our foolish lives, or your fate will match ours." The shades sink back into the stone. So, we've finally found the dragon Khoth, have we? Fabulous. Huh, interesting. The other side of the river there. Well, before we do, I want to take a quick look over there. Might be something interesting hidden back here. Is there anything back here? There is not, so that was completely and utterly pointless. Alright. The lair of Khoth. Very well then, let us speak with Khoth at long last. We've been searching for him for a long time. Here sits the lair of Khoth the Mighty, Khoth the Wise. Khoth frowns upon trivial and treacherous visits. Whoa! Okay, living statues suddenly. I did not see this coming. Very well then. Well, this is unexpected. Okay, you can't really do much, can you? Not right now, no. You. That. There you go. And... yeah, we need you to charge in there and get rid of all of these as fast as you can. Alright, you can actually do something now. You can at least get rid of all the minions. Okay, 2 of them are not actually dangerous, which is good. And another sleep. Oh no! Jacob actually managed to resist the sleep ray. Good. Okay, and he summoned more friends. Okay. I'm not sure what kind they are, so I'm just going to cast this. Okay, good. You're not asleep anymore. And there we go. Okay. That's that taken care of. And there's the entrance. This the lair of Khoth the Mighty, Khoth the Wise, and all thieves will feel his wrath. Sharply contrasting with the rough natural stone outside, these gigantic halls are lovely, beautifully built, and ancient beyond your reckoning. Every sound you make echoes down high, arched corridors into distant amphitheaters. When you look closely, you see that the stone blocks of the floor are covered with tiny scratches, as if from reptilian claws. It's very cold in here. Not natural cold, but of the undead. Shades pace up and down the halls, dusting and moving books around. Khoth must use the dead as his servants. An insubstantial shade wields a very real broom. It sweeps the enormous halls. What are you doing? It stares at you for a second. I sweep. Why are you sweeping? Such is the bidding of my master. Is there any information you can give us which could possibly be useful to us in our adventures? No. Okay then. Random sweeping shade. I have a maybe. Maybe not. Nothing on any of these bookcases. Well, except scrolls that we should not take. Wow. This is a big open area. No, I don't want to jump off. Let's see. There's an area over there, an area over there. There is a row of large leather scrolls on this pedestal, each wrapped around a bar of cold steel. You notice there is an open space in the roll. One of the scrolls seems to be missing. There is a ring of statues around the pedestal. Their eyes glow red. They seem to be watching you. We will not take those scrolls. Oh, this is interesting. This creature doesn't respond to your presence. It seems to be frozen in place. Greetings, who are you? It doesn't move, not even to breathe. It's been magically frozen here. Very creepy. This tunnel leads down and away from Khoth's lair. It seems to be some sort of rear exit. Whoop! Didn't mean to do that. But, okay, that happened. Fine, we found a rear exit. Whoopee. And I'm not going to investigate those too much more. Whoa! I do not know what is... The floor in this library is covered with small glowing runes. There are thousands of lines of them curving and spiraling across the floor, each one painstakingly and intricately carved into the rock. The patterns are beautiful and hypnotic, but if they have any meaning, it escapes you. To understand what they are for, you would have to know a lot more about dragons than you do now. When you get close to the center of the circle of runes, your skin starts to tingle and then turn numb. You jump back. Okay, we'll stay away from that. And there is the mighty dragon, Khoth. At long last. A long, sinuous dragon sits coiled here in contemplation of a huge scroll. When he sees you, he looks up and grimaces. You quickly bow as a sign of peace and respect.
So, now you are here, humans. What have you to say?
Great Khoth, how do you fill your time here alone? He snorts. Smoke and flame billow forth.
I increase my wisdom most of the time. The rest I deal with intruders.
Are we intruders?
Perhaps. Normally I am not one to welcome humans. I once was. Not anymore.
Then you have had dealings with humans before. He angrily breathes flame into the air.
You are Avernites. You are not of the Empire above. Were that not the case, your puny band would be dead now in vengeance.
Vengeance?
Oh, your deaths would be slow and agonizing.
His claws rake the ground in anger.
I would entrap you in barriers and starve and burn you for days and years. This is the reward for cheating a dragon.
How were you cheated? His eyes blaze. A long forked tongue licks his lips. He struggles to contain himself.
Humans from above came to me once, offering a deal. I would make wards for a tower of theirs. In return, they would give me many books from the surface. I made the wards, but they only gave me a few books and stole something as well.
What sort of wards did you make for them?
You are interested. Well, there is a hidden tower near here across the river. It blocks a passage. To go through, you need to pass several wards of my making. If you don't know the correct ritual and have the correct item, you die.
Would you teach me this ritual?
Gladly, as it would harm the Empire. First, though, you must do something for me. Find the scroll of history they stole from me and return it to me. Do this, and I will help you pass the wards I created in the secret tunnel to the south.
Do you have any ideas about where the scroll was taken?
No, the Empire humans stole one of my set of unique scrolls on the history of dragonkind and spirited it away. I found one of their lairs nearby and destroyed it, but the scroll was nowhere inside. I don't know where they put it, but maybe there are clues in the ruins.
I'd like to go looking for your scroll. Where are the ruins?
The ruin of a human lair I devastated lies several caverns to the southwest in a swamp. It is no longer well hidden. Search it well and you may find a way to my scroll. Find it and I can reward you.
What would be my reward?
I will tell you the secret of the wards I created.
What item do you need?
A royal seal of the Empire. A wise choice as keys go. There are very few of them and they are well guarded.
So that's what we needed that seal for. What did they steal?
They wanted to keep the secret of the wards safe, so they took a hostage. They took a scroll, precious beyond words, filled with the heritage and history of my mighty people. Irreplaceable.
He writhes in fury.
Curse the day I made those puny wards. I will never be fooled by humans again.
Where is the Empire Tower?
The tower was in a long secret tunnel across the river. I never found out what they were trying to guard and never cared.
So, we need to find his scroll for him to complete this quest, and we know where the scroll is. We did go to that fortress that he destroyed, and the scroll is located near the Caves of the Giants. And we can reach it now that we have the Orb of Thralny. So we have everything we need in order to get there. But let's keep speaking with him. You have an amazing library here.
Of the dragons in these caves, only Brother Mortax and I truly appreciate the wonders of learning, the joys of intellect. The difference is that I prefer solitude and he doesn't. But then he hasn't been cheated yet like I have, by humans. At any rate, he is much wiser than my other siblings.
Tell me of your siblings.
Athron wishes only to be alone in her hole. Fool Pyrog plays foolish power games with the mortals in the tunnels. Sulphurus is good for contemplating his own might and little more. We dragons are a strong and proud lot, but we can be as capable of foolishness as you mortals.
Well, Pyrog is dead, but we don't want to piss you off. Speaking of dragons, what is that huge circle of runes for?
That is it is safe to say is none of your human business.
Okay. Will you teach us some magical rituals?
Teach you, tiny foolish humans? Why should I? What have you done for me?
Also, we are looking for a part of the password to the exit to the surface world.
I can't help you with that. Ask Atheron, one of my siblings. She may know.
Very well, then. I imagine that circle probably guards his treasure room. So, that said, it appears that we have spoken with the Great Khoth, and we have done all we can. Now, the only thing that we have left to do, well, aside from get some things identified... Wait, no, I didn't want to use that. Yes, we have 2 things to identify. I'll go take care of that. The only other thing to do is get that item. It's going to be tricky, all things considered, but we will get the item. But we will get the item. The, whatever it was. The scroll for him. Located in the cave in the giant's caverns. Oh boy. It'll be tricky, but we'll do what we can. Before I end this episode, though, I will get those items identified. Just to make sure that they can be, so we know just what they are. So I really want to know. Okay, upwards, upwards. In here. This is a long episode, and I'm pretty certain it's going to be a 2-parter, but it's no big deal. Otherwise, it was going to be ridiculously short, so I'm happy with this. Now then, I need things identified. Specifically, this sword and this pike. Blessed Pike, Alien Blade. This weapon constantly drips poison, which afflicts anything it hits. 2 to 28 plus 3. That is an impressive blade. Oh, it's a 2-handed weapon. None of us can use it. Oh, that sucks. Same thing with the Blessed Pike. Alright, fine. You know what? I'll run back to the south to sell the items, and I'm going to end it here. Next episode, we are going to try to get into the, yeah, the Empire Fortress that we know of. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, shut up. We've paid every chance we've gotten. Shut up and go away. So yeah, that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. That is Raquel, Marcus, Cassiel, and Jacob. This has been an Avernum Let's Play. And I shall see you all next time.